Hello everybody, welcome to the thing with this stuff and it was in the video you saw at the beginning. I got sent this thing by a buddy of mine and it was a whole bunch of weird sex things and I thought it was funny, so I'm gonna read it for you. If you guys want to check it out, there's gonna be a link down right about there, so you can go clickety-clack on that and look at it. But you know what, I'll save you the clicking, okay guys? Just got home from a get-together with a few friends. I was the only girl, and there were 4 guys. My first gangbang, definitely not my last. That's gotta be weird. It's like, I've had a 3-way before, and there was 2 women, not to brag, but it was a nightmare. It was horrible because I felt like a host at a party, and like I had a tray, but there was only 1 drink on it, and I was walking around being like, who wants it, please somebody have fun, please. And I ended up just like completely forgetting that I was supposed to have a good time, and it was awkward. Don't do it, kids. My dream sexual fantasy just came true. I just had sex with a guy on his Harley Davidson. It's not even like, they're just overpriced motorbikes. I mean, it's a really weird sexual fantasy. I mean, maybe if it was like running, that would add to the experience, I guess. Friday night, I had sex in an ambulance. It was amazing. My paramedic fiance knew it was my fantasy. I gotta wonder though, like, what happens if he wants to be a ballet dancer and he like has a change of careers? Is this relationship like built on that? And like, I'm pretty certain the hospital doesn't want people having sex in ambulances. Today I indulged in a fantasy of mine and absolutely loved it. I fantasized about being fisted for a while now. Okay, that's not romantic. It's not a romantic thing, fisting. Okay, I gotta finish it. I fantasized about being fisted for a while now, and I can see why. That's... Next. I had a threesome the other day, and now I can't stop thinking about it, or wanting to do it again. Okay, it's like, way better than fisting. I had sex with my grade 12 teacher today. Oh, no, okay. It's better. I was reading. Oh man, that was. I had sex with my old grade 12 teacher today. She's 34 and I'm 22. Fantasy achieved. It's actually really important that they like prefaced it that way, because otherwise it's a bit wrong. I let him choke me last. What the? Choking belongs in like an octagon or a ring or something, not a bedroom. I let him choke me last night and he whispered, "Good girl," in my ear. My fantasy, heart emoji. Oh, the heart emoji means you know they're in love. Last night, my wife fulfilled her fantasy of being with a group of guys while I watched. I was nervous at first, but ended up loving it. Somebody's gonna get like a cold sore or something from that sort of meet. That's a weird arrangement. It's gonna be strange, because I know who does the sheets? I finally fulfilled my fantasy. I had sex with a guy while his brother watched. It was amazing. Well, I mean, sometimes you're bored at a family reunion. I had sex with 2 guys today with the same name. I feel slutty yet satisfied. Winky face. That's one fantasy off my list. Like, is it that she feels slutty because of 2 guys, or does she feel slutty because they both had the same name? Like, I mean, I don't have the best memory, so if I was like going back into a threesome, I think that would really save on some of the labor up here. If I could just yell out one name the whole time, it would be great. I achieved part 1 of my biggest fantasy. I hooked up with my boss in his office. Next comes his desk. What does that mean? What does that mean, next comes his desk? Like, because that's... You're gonna get a splinter. You don't want to do that. Also, that's not a good way to get, like, a raise. Like, I mean, like, a raise, like, if it was, like, you know, dick joke. I just fulfilled a fantasy. I had a non-sex encounter in a warehouse. Awesome. Lot of exclamation points on that. Also, for those of you that don't know, Anon is anonymous. They're a hacker group. So she had hacker group sex in a warehouse. My boyfriend and I just had sex on nearly all of his parents' furniture. Fantasy fulfilled. What sort of fantasy is that? You're leaving stains. You're gonna mess everything up. Somebody's gotta clean up after that. It's not a good fantasy. Being a goth girl, I just had a fantasy fulfilled unintentionally. I made love at a cemetery with a gorgeous man. Oh, something about just being outside without your pants on, like bugs are gonna crawl in things. Like I go, oh, oof, I couldn't do that. Okay guys, that's all, hopefully, who knows. I'm gonna regret this, but what's a sexual fantasy you've either had fulfilled or want to have fulfilled? Comment down below and I'm gonna read them. I guess we'll end on like a freeze frame or something like cha.
Hey, this is the GoPro. This is the first time I'm using a GoPro. Like, I bought a GoPro, guys. So, I think I'm in 1080. So there you go. Look at all the blackheads. That's them, coming at you. 3D, ooh. Oh man, you can see all my stubble.